You really
Yes,
want to start?
and we're
Maybe.
live. We're live na sa YouTube. Record na natin sa cloud. Start recording.
Ah.
Recording in
Okay.
progress.
Hi! We're live sa YouTube and sa Zoom. So, good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga viewers natin dyan. And this is our 8th Digital Mompreneur Podcast.
Recording in
Wala si
progress.
Coach
Emma,
Hi,
today
we're
kasi alam niyo
live
naman,
sa
busy si
YouTube
Mommy
and
and
sa
attorney natin
Zoom.
dyan sa Canada.
So,
Kaya
good
kami
morning
na muna ni
everyone,
Coach
good
Joana
afternoon, good
from
evening sa
Thailand
lahat
ang
ng mga
magchichikahan
viewers
ngayon at
natin dyan.
at the same time
And this is
magtuturo sa
our
inyo about the
Digital Mompreneur
Forex Starting
Podcast.
101.
Recording in
Wala si
progress.
Coach Joana.
Emma, today
Hi,
kasi
we're
alam niyo
live
naman,
sa
busy si
YouTube
Mommy
and
and
sa
attorney
attorney
natin
natin
dyan
dyan
sa
sa
Canada.
Canada.
Kaya
Good
kami na
morning
muna ni
everyone,
Coach
good
Joana.
afternoon,
Good
good
evening
evening
sa
sa
lahat
lahat
ng
ng
mga
mga
magchichikahan ngayon
viewers
at
natin dyan.
at the same time
And this is
magtuturo sa
our
inyo about
Very excited.
Digital
I hope you
Mompreneur
guys are
Podcast.
Starting 101.
Recording in
Wala si
progress.
Coach
Today, we're gonna be
Joana.
learning
Emma, today
Hi,
kasi
we're
alam niyo
live
naman,
sa
busy si
YouTube
Mommy
and
and
sa
Hello,
attorney
attorney
good
natin
natin
morning.
dyan
dyan
sa
sa
Hello.
Canada.
Kaya
Good
kami na
morning
muna ni
everyone,
Coach
good
Yeah,
Joana.
afternoon,
good
good
morning,
From
evening
everyone.
sa
Thailand
lahat
ang
ng mga
magchichikahan
viewers
ngayon at
natin dyan. And this is
magtuturo sa
our
inyo about
Very excited.
Digital
I hope
Mompreneur
you guys are
Podcast.
lunch.
Recording in
Wala si
progress.
Coach Joana.
Emma, today
Hi,
kasi
we're
alam niyo
live
naman,
sa
busy si
YouTube
Mommy
and
and
sa
Hello,
attorney
attorney
good
natin
natin
morning.
dyan
dyan
sa
sa
Yeah.
Canada.
Canada. Kaya
Good
kami na
morning
muna ni
everyone,
Coach
good
Joana.
afternoon,
Good
good
morning,
evening
everyone.
sa lahat
How are you
ng mga
doing?
Magchichikahan ngayon
viewers
at
natin dyan.
magtuturo
And
sa
this
inyo
is
sa
our
Coach Joana.
Very excited.
Digital
I hope
Mompreneur
you guys are
Podcast.
lunch.
Yan na,
Recording in
wala si
progress.
Coach
Emma,
Joanna.
today
Hi,
kasi
we're
alam niyo
live
naman,
sa
busy si Mommy and
last
Hello,
podcast
good
na
morning.
natin sa
sa
Yeah.
Canada.
Canada. Kaya
Good
kami na
morning
muna ni
everyone,
Coach
good
Joanna.
Good
afternoon, good
morning,
evening
everyone.
sa lahat
How are you
ng mga
doing?
magchichikahan
Dyan
dyan
sa
natin
Canada.
dyan.
Diba,
And this is
magtuturo sa
our
inyo about
Very excited.
Digital
I hope
Mompreneur
you guys are
Podcast.
lunch.
Yan na,
Dyan
wala
sa
si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon,
Good
good
morning,
evening
everyone.
sa lahat
How are
ng
you
mga
doing?
magchichikahan dyan natin dyan.
Diba,
And this is
magtuturo sa
our
inyo about
Very excited.
Digital
I hope
Mompreneur
you guys are
Podcast.
lunch.
Yan na, wala
Dyan
si
sa
Coach Joanna.
Emma,
Hi,
today
we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our
Very excited.
Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi, we're live sa last podcast na natin sa Canada. Good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening sa lahat ng mga magchichikahan dyan natin dyan. And this is our Digital Mompreneur Podcast. Yan na, wala si Coach Joanna. Hi,
Yes, coach, I can hear you.
Sige nga, coach. Salita ka.
Okay. So
Ayan.
just test trying. They can hear it already? Yes, Coach, I can hear you.
Okay na po sa mga nasa YouTube. Sige nga, Coach. Salita ka.
Okay na, Coach? Okay. So,
Ayan.
just test, trying. They can hear it already?
Ayan, okay na daw.
Yes, Coach,
Okay,
I can hear you.
okay na po sa mga nasa
So meaning, Coach, I have to repeat it one more time, right? Because no one hears
Sige
it.
nga, Coach. Salita ka.
Okay na, Coach? Okay.
Sige,
So,
ayan, one more
just
time.
test, trying right now. They can hear it right now.
Ayan, okay na daw.
Can you hear me? Yes, Coach,
Okay,
I can hear you.
okay na po sa mga nasa
So meaning, Coach, I have to
YouTube.
repeat it one more time,
So,
right?
just
Because no one hears
Sige
it.
nga, Coach.
So, do we need to
Salita ka.
Okay na, Coach? Okay.
Sige,
So,
ayan, one
just
more. Let's start. So,
trying
sorry guys,
right now. They can hear it right now.
technical issue
okay na daw.
kanina. Wala pala
Can you
talaga
hear me?
sila
Yes,
naging
okay
white noise
na
lang.
po.
So,
No,
mga nasa
sorry, Coach Joana.
YouTube,
Let's start again.
Good morning, everyone.
So, do
Good
we need
evening, good afternoon, everyone. So,
Okay na,
today we
Coach.
will
Okay.
discuss
So,
about
just
the charting
Let's start.
101.
So, Coach Joana
Sorry
will help
guys,
us
with
right
technical
now.
issue
Okay na
kanina.
daw.
How to
Wala pala talaga
understand
sila
the
naging white noise
candlesticks,
lang.
the
Sorry,
charts,
Coach
and
Joana. Let's
everything,
start
how we
again.
can utilize this
Good
morning
morning,
in
everyone.
our
So,
chart. Good
today,
evening, good afternoon, everyone. So,
madali
today
for
we
us
will
to
discuss
find
about the
the
charting
Let's start.
101.
So, Coach Joana
Sorry
will
guys,
ito kasi yung basic
with technical
the
issue
okay
kanina,
na
dapat
wala
nyo
pala talaga
understand
sila
the
naging
candlesticks,
white
the
noise
charts,
lang.
and
Let's
everything,
start
how we can utilize this
Good morning,
in our
everyone.
chart. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Madali for us to discuss
Find
about the charting
Let's start.
101.
So, Coach Joana
Sorry
will ito
guys,
kasi yung basic
with technical issue kanina, dapat nyo understand the candlesticks, the charts, and everything, how we can utilize this in our chart. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Madali for us to discuss about the charting 101.
So, Coach Joana
Sorry
will ito
guys,
kasi yung basic
with technical issue kanina, dapat nyo understand the candlesticks, the charts, and everything, how we can utilize this in our chart. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Madali for us to discuss about the charting 101. So, Coach Joana will ito kasi yung basic with technical issue kanina, dapat nyo understand the candlesticks, the charts, and everything, how we can utilize this in our chart. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Madali for us to discuss about the charting 101. So, Coach Joana will ito kasi yung basic with technical issue kanina, dapat nyo understand the candlesticks, the charts, and everything, how we can utilize this in our chart. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Mic test. Is it okay now? Mic test. Mic test. Okay na po ba sa mga nasa YouTube?
Yes, coach, I can hear you. Hello,
Okay.
coach. I can hear you, but I cannot hear myself when I'm talking. Coach, nasa live mo ako, naririnig kita, pero pag ako yung nagsasalita ngayon, hindi ko naririnig yung boses ko sa live. So meaning, no, now I can hear it. No, now I can hear it. Delay lang pala.
Okay. Hello.
Hindi, okay na, coach. I disconnected already. Naririnig ko naman pala. Medyo, lang. Yeah, naririnig ko naman yung sarili ko.
I hear you both. Clear na. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Kaloy, Sir Ramil. Sorry ulit sa technical issues. And yeah, since it's 12 o'clock, let's start. Marami tayong pag-uusapan.
Coach, don't forget to record it once again.
All right.
Okay? Okay, so...
Recording in progress.
Yeah, all right. So now we're back after all those technical difficulties. We're back already. And again, we will be doing our charting 101. So for all the newbies, or maybe not newbies, but just for anyone who's interested or still new to do charting, but they want to learn how to do charting, then yeah, this is for you. So today we will be discussing about trading view. Later on, once we've learned the basics, then Coach Jenice will also help us on how we can utilize Menara, get something from Menara, and then how to do it real time, right? That's what it's all about. After you learn the theory, then all it matters is how can we use that information for us to do the trade. So right now, let's do trading view. So here in the trading view, this is what it looks like. By default, it's white, but I just selected a dark theme. That's why it's dark for on my end. So here we are doing gold in case that you will be doing another pair. Then here on the upper left corner, you can click this and you can search the pair that you would like to trade. For me, I'm using gold. That's why we're gonna be doing gold today. And here on top, you see this 1M, 5M, these are all time frames. So meaning if you select 1 hour, meaning all the candles, each candle here representing an hour time frame. Consequently, if you go down to 30, 15, 10, or 5, whatever time frame you select in here, then each candles will represent that time frame that you selected. If you want to set a favorite, then just click the drop down and then put a star. Then yeah, you will be here. You will see it here pre-selected on top. So yeah, let's start. What's the candle? Here you see red and green candle. Why they have colors? So before you can have that color, you need to understand what are the parts of candle. So for candle, we have the top wick, we have opening price, we have the body of the candle, we have the closing price, and the lower wick. So all candles have these parts. Some candles you might see that they don't have the upper wick, right? And that is an imbalance. Meaning, in that time, this candle open here, and then go down until here. Hold on, just give me a moment. The lowest part of that candle reached on this side. Yeah, this is the lowest part of that candle. Oh, it's very difficult to grab. Okay, and then that candle close. Hold on. This candle actually close on this part. This candle close in this line here. So now we are missing the top wick. if you notice after that hour, another hour passed, then eventually, this candle reach above this. Yeah, so this candle answer the missing part of this candle. So if you will check your graph later, you will notice that you should always look for any candle that have this imperfection, meaning any candle that's not complete. Eventually, market will definitely go up and correct itself. That's why after that red candle close, you see the green one, and then eventually this green candle with no lower wick this time is created. And then after 1 hour, and then you see this one here. I just want everyone actually to understand that the candle can be not complete. It can have a missing top wick or a missing lower wick, but eventually market or the price will always go back and correct itself. As you see from the red candle here, after 1, 2, 3, the third hour, it reached that to complete the top wick. But that spacing candle don't have a lower wick. So after 3 hours again, another candle with a lower wick even has this candle answer or correct that imbalance. And that's why you have this green candlestick here. So now all the candles on the left are already complete. And then that's the story actually of the candle in a nutshell. So just going back, why we have a candle that is red and why we have a candle that is green. So here, the color of the candle will depend on where is the opening and where's the closing price. If the opening price is above the closing price, then that candle will be red. Just imagine if the price is 100 and like in the morning the price opened 100, but in the evening when it closed the price goes 80 or below 100, then that candle will be color red. Consequently, candle that is green means that the opening price is below. So closing price is above and opening price is below. So let's say we open the price 80, but in the evening when the price close, it's 100. So the closing price is above the opening price, then you would see that that candle is green. Is it clear? Any clear? No, that is clear, right, Coach? Like any question in candle? Clear. Okay, so let me just remember all candles need to have that top wick, lower wick, and in case that it didn't have that top wick or lower wick, then eventually another candle will definitely correct that candle that is not complete. So if we will just zoom out this, you will notice all the price. Sorry. So now we are done with the candle and parts of the candle. Now I just want everyone to have the idea of resistance and support, because later on we will be finding this as your basic technical analysis. So what is resistance and what is support? Support is similar to floor. That's at the bottom. And resistance is similar to the ceiling, which is the top. So if, for example, I will draw a line, let me draw a horizontal line here. And let me draw another horizontal, sorry. And let me draw another horizontal line here. Okay. Okay. So we have two lines here. This one is the resistance line. And this one is the support line. Okay. If you're gonna be do live trading, day trading, or you wanna do scalping, normally you will check the graph, and normally you have to identify first what is the overall trend of the market. For you to learn what's the overall trend, you just need to zoom out. And you would see if I create an arrow, is the arrow going up or is the arrow going down? Based on this, definitely it's still going up. It's still an uptrend. Or another definition of an uptrend is you have a technical definition is you have higher highs and higher lows. So basically, if I draw another line again here, then it's just going up like this. So that's it's an uptrend because this is the low, and then another low is higher than the previous low, and then another low is higher than the previous low, and so on. That's why uptrend is when you are creating higher highs and higher low. But basically, if you just draw a line, is it going up or going down? So that's why overall trend is an uptrend. But after you zoom out, then you need to zoom in. Then in here, you need to find where is your resistance and where is your support. So definition of support is at the bottom, the floor, and resistance means at the ceiling, which is on top. Like here, as you see, the prices are ranging here. So if, for example, I will be doing a trade, I will be focusing on this line. And if you are trying to draw your resistance and your support line, try to draw it to the level that it has most touches. Most touches means how many touch we have for that line. For example, this one is one touch. Oh. And then this one is another touch. Oh, here. And then this one, if you already learn how you can identify support and resistance and can also learn how many times it touches, you can predict what will be the next course of action in case that it hit more time. As you see here, you have 4 touches already. And normally 4, 5, maybe on 5th one, it can break because the more touches you touch the line, the weaker the line would be. So if it's a resistance, I touch one more time and then it touch, you see the price go down. Wait, arrow. The price, hold on. Let me just make it yellow. The price go down when it touches that line. And then here, if you see, when it touches that line again, it go down again. And then when it reached the support, it's the same logic. When it hit the floor, it bumped the floor and it bounced up again. Like this. And then when it hit the ceiling, it bounced back again. And that's why it go down again. But that is just like this, like how the price movement is. And for you to, this is what you have to look for when you are doing your charting. Where's the support? Where's the resistance? Let me draw a line. And after you draw a line, see how many times it touches the support and resistance. Because the more touches that it did, the weaker the line would be. Meaning there would be time that that line will not have any impact anymore and the price will just pass through it. So here, as you see, we are already bouncing this resistance line for 4 times. So definitely the 5th time, you need to worry, meaning on the time that it reach here, you need to think, do I still want to do a sell or not? Because 4 times already, normally 3 to 4, maximum 5. If it's 6, 7, I'm more careful already to either open a trade, whether it's a sell trade or a buy trade, because there would be a chance that when price reach this line again, it will not respect that line anymore and it will just pass through and create another resistance line. So see here, then now we're going back here again. So how many times did we touch this support? this is a very strong support as well. Support means floor, right? The bottom. So here, this one here, two here. Same logic. Actually, as a beginner, I would advise that you guys try to do this. Because here, you will feel more powerful, meaning you feel more knowledgeable about, you can, like, you're doing it already. If you're not confident to place your trade based on your own understanding of where's the support and where's the resistance line, then do it in demo, because that way you will gain your confidence that you are doing it correct. You are doing it right. And as you see, this is the 5th time now. This is the 5th time that you touch this support line, meaning one more touches and it can pass through already. I feel, because actually I have a sell trade right now, and this is how I do my trade based on price action. So this is very clear that this support line is getting weaker and weaker because we have how many touches? 6 touches already. For sure, it will pass through already. Before it even pass through on the higher end, I feel that it will go down first because of how many touches it touched on that support line. So yeah, this is support and this is the resistance line. I hope it's clear. This is very straightforward. This is how I actually analyze the graph based on price action. I find the trend. If the trend is uptrend, that is your bias for today. That is just a bias, but it doesn't mean that if you, aside from the bias, you also need to understand what is the current existing price action, which is this range here. And after you do where is range, you line up your support, you line up your resistance, and see how many touches it touch. The more touches, the line weakens. So that means that, yeah, very soon. I'm doing technical analysis already, coach. Live TA, full go. So yeah, because after you learn about resistance, after you learn trend, and after you already draw your support and resistance line, then next technical analysis will be all about overblocks already and FPG, right? So that's, yeah, that is another topic, is it? But yeah, the goal today is just for you to first know your way in here. So let's say, for example, you are interested to place a trade, then to manage your risk, then be more interested on the line, the one that nears the line. And the one that is in the middle, it's not that you can trade it, but the risk is higher. The risk is higher. Why is the risk higher, coach? Coach, nakamute ka.
Yeah, pumasok kasi yung baby. So, the risk is higher. Saan? Nasaan ka? Sorry, pumasok yung baby ko.
No, that I'm saying that normally, right? For example, if you already draw your support and resistance line and you see that there's the logic, there is like that every time it reaches that line, it bounces off. Every time it reaches that line, it bounces off. Every time that it reaches the support section, it bounces up and then it bounces down and it bounces up. So meaning this is a potential buy, and if that resistance line are all potential sells, right? Now the question is, up until where you can open a sell trade, or up until where you can open a buy trade, right? So the answer to that is how many times it touches. If it touches one time, your confidence level that when it reaches that line will either bounce up or bounce down is very high, because the wall is very strong. Just imagine it's a wall and you hit that wall one time, it's still strong. You hit it 2 times, maybe just a little bit of a crack, right? Crack here and there, but still strong. 3 times, now it's having a dent. You have a dent on the wall, either on the ceiling or on the floor. You have a dent already. On the fourth time, you're getting a bigger cracks. It's getting weaker and weaker. And that's the point. Normally, for me, I trade higher confidence, like around 2 to 3 touches. For me, it's still high. 4 touches, I'm a little bit cautious already. 5 touches, I further use another confluence to understand whether I will still open a trade or not. But on the sixth confluence, no, I will watch. I will watch for other things like overboughts, FVG, candlesticks, pattern, all these other confluences. I will include them to the analysis. That way, it would give me more confidence on whether I will enter a trade or not. And normally, as a beginner, I would suggest that you focus on this line first because the risk is low. Risk means how accurate that your trade will be a profit if you hit the line. If first I think it's very high, second time it's still high for me. How about you, coach? How many touches for you before you feel less confident whether you wanna open a trade or whether you wanna enter a trade?
For me, I think okay lang ba mag-Tagalog? O yung Tagalog ako, for me, okay pa rin siya mag-buy, pero tama si Coach Joanna na posibleng mabasag niya muna 'to. Iga-grab niya muna yung mga liquidity dito sa baba and maghahanap tayo ng bullish candle before tayo pumasok ng buy muna. But right now, kasi ang nakikita ko, nagko-consolidate siya. Hindi pa natin alam kung saan siya talaga papunta. Pwede pa rin maging uptrend siya kasi overall, di ba, yun yung galaw ni gold. But, yeah, sa ganyang scenario, maghahanap tayo muna ng na another confluence. Kasi, basta doon sa kung napanood mo yun sa mga SMC, mga MMM na strategy, market maker method, pag nakakita ka ng ganitong setup, dito, yung mga market maker, yung mga institution, yung mga banks, ito yung mga potential na, nila, iniispatan pag mayroong consolidation na nangyayari. Tapos, ang ginagawa nila, usually they buy to sell and sell to buy. So, next time i-discuss natin yun. Very interesting topic na yun. Kasi kanina narinig ko na-discuss ni Coach Joanna yung imbalance, FVG. So, baka hindi nila ganang naiintindihan yung mga term na yan. Yeah.
Yes, okay. So, okay, let's do it one step at a time. So today we are clear about what's candle, why the candle have two color, why it's red and why it's green, and what are the parts of the candle. Next part is what is the trend. That is clear for us. I hope that everyone is clear. In case that you are not that clear, please let us know. Then that way we can, straighten that out so we can all move to the next step. And then the third part is the support and resistance line. I hope that part also is clear on how to draw support and how to draw resistance line. And how do we use those lines for a potential trade, like this setup that we have currently. And as what Coach Jenice said, this is not enough. If you see a lot of touches like this already, then that means that this line or that wall, the support wall, resistance line, and the support line is already weak. It already have a potential that it can be mitigated, meaning the price will just pass through it. So let's say, for example, let's zoom in. So for here, right? Let's say here. Example here. If, for example, this support line is already weak, then higher chance that the price can pass through and go to the bottom side of the market. But how would you know? Is it ready to go down or not? Then that's also one reason why I mentioned about trend lines. Now you have to check higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows. So maybe let me just remove all of these. And now you know that this line here is the support line. Now, for you to know whether are we going down now or are we still going up, then Draw another line. Now, is it going up or going down?
Going down.
Is it going up or going down, everyone? So in here,
Lower highs.
it's going down. So meaning the chances of us going down further is high because it's going down. But how would you know that? Are we ready to go down already? Not. So that's why we have to look for order blocks and FBG. Order blocks and FBG. Coach, I feel like this is not simple already. But I mean, I don't mind teaching it definitely, but I hope that the audience can still follow where we are right now. But the point is, after you identify the range, and for you to further decide, are we going up already or are we going down already, then draw a line. And here, as you see, we have here, this is higher high, and then this one is, sorry, actually this is not higher high, higher high. Actually,
Lower
I'm
high.
trying Actually, what I'm trying to achieve, coach, is not to use all the technical terms, because I remember when I was a beginner, right? I feel like kind of lost about the technical term, but just basic logic is, if you draw the line, you will see that the line is going up or going down. And if it's going down, then meaning right now the price is moving down. Yeah, like this. The price is already moving down. You have lower lows already. If I draw another line again here, uh,
May isa din way na we can use in indicators if you want to add EMA 50 and EMA 200, it can help you identify the trend. If the price is above the EMA 200, it's uptrend. If it's below EMA 200, it's downtrend. Or if the EMA 50 is above EMA 200, that's uptrend. Yeah, that you can use indicators to identify trends as well.
Yeah, because for me, main strategy is actually price actions. That's why you will not see any indicator in my graph. But in case that you're interested, as what Coach Jenice just mentioned, then just go in the indicator section here and then type Emma. And in here,
Moving average exponential.
this one, you can put a star, then it will be under your favorites. And then if you click this, it will be activated, and then you would see that you have more lights in here. And Coach Jenice is actually the one that is very good in indicators. So yeah, I will not touch that part because that feels very, I mean, yeah, it will definitely help you. But for me, my current strategy is all based on price action. So yeah, I will not use those indicators, but yeah, in case that you guys are interested, we can have a more in-depth podcast about indicators. Actually, we already mentioned this on our previous video, so you guys can also check our channels and then see the part one of the indicators. But next time we will be more in-depth on the indicator part. But just basically going back to what we're discussing here. So this is how it looks like. It's just going down now. So that's another confluence for you. You can draw a line and just to see what is the current movement of the price. So, Coach, you want me to touch order blocks and FBG already? Because actually, that's another confluence for you, your technical analysis. But I think right now, our focus is on the chart, like how to use TradingView.
Maybe you can show them how to use the long position, short position, the rectangles for identifying support zone, resistance zone.
Okay, sure. Now we have to draw that line again. Just give me a moment here. So we have, uh, we have that resistance line and we have this support line. And example, there are two types of trade: the buy position and the sell position. Buy position means let's say here. So here, right, on this on this menu, you have the long position and the short position. Long position means buy and short position means sell. So if in case you want to trade, let's say here, let's maximize this a little bit, like this. For example, here, this is the last. I think this one is with the news. I call this part here. Example only. Let's say you already know from the previous price action that whenever the price hit this line, it will bounce down. Right? So now you don't need to, let's say for example, you open today and see the price is here already. Don't enter the trade anymore because it passed your area of interest. This is your area of interest, the line, right? So let's say you will wait for next time because you know that the price will always go back to that line. Definitely there will be a time that the price will go back to that line and you are thinking that when it reached that line, it would go down again. Why? Because for you, when you check, oh, I can only see that it did it 3 times only. So meaning the wall is not that weak yet. An example. Right? So let's say 3 times. And then on the 4th time, you said, okay, I will wait for the 4th time. So you will wait in this part here. Now you think that when it reaches line, you will open a sell trade. Just give me a moment. Okay, so here, let me do short position. Short position means you are thinking that the price will go down. And then the green part is your profit part, meaning you are expecting that from this line, the price will go down and hit our support line. So that's why you open a sell trade. So here you open from here, and then your TP or target profit is on your support line. Sometimes you want to maybe a little bit above so you're sure that it can always reach. Just an example. So from here, you see, and then how about your SL or red color? Up until where you will put this red color. For you to know, then you need to identify until where is the previous or the highest height or the longest width from that line. And see, it's actually on this side. This is the longest line. So you can either, you can either go here or go a little bit above it. Like this. So you have to identify your pair, by the way, because for gold movement is very high compared to other pair. So for me specifically, yeah, I have a risk reward ratio like this 1:2. Yeah, it looks risky. And that's the reason why I told you earlier that your area of interest, that's the main thing that you should focus on when you're entering the trade. Because if you enter a little bit down here, just imagine down here, then your red is way bigger than the green part. So meaning your risk is way higher. But if you go to your area of interest, which that line, then your green area or the profit area is more than the red. And that's why I said your risk, that is part of your risk management. So here, let's say we open a trade here. How much did we earn, coach, if we open the trade here? Because actually I did open a trade like exactly like this. And I even have a running trade right now, which is just to show, as you see, I'm earning like this already because exact same rule that I told right now. So I'm walking the talk. Basically what I'm sharing here is what I'm actually doing. So here, if you sell here, how many already, coach? You are already 200,
Two,
277
2,800,
pips.
2,813 pips, right? 2,008.
100.
TP is 2,813. Ayun.
Yes, correct. So, okay, so let's say, for example, you have 281 pips. But how did you know? You'll see this green color, right? You have 2813.5. Actually, just remove the last two digit, then that's the pips. So you have 281 pips
No, no,
from
no.
the end down.
Uh,
This one, coach, 2813.5.
it's 2,813 pips. Kung ano yung,
28.
kung ano yung nasukat dyan, yun yung pips. Hindi mo,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, coach, can you help us give us the profits of how much is this? Because I want people to understand what is their potential profit, right? If pips calculator, right, coach?
yeah, baby pips. Baby pips calculator. Pero walang gold kasi dyan eh. It's
Yes,
okay, it's
correct.
okay. It's okay kahit walang gold. Let's just adjust the pips. So you just enter 200, what's that? Sige, okay lang kahit na euro, USD ilagay mo. Ang i-a-adjust lang natin. Ganito kasi guys, sa gold, for every pip, the value is $1 for every pip. Yun yung nakasukat dun sa trading view. But for the currency pair, the value per pip is $10. So every movement of the fourth decimal, you can earn or lose $10 per lot. So with gold, if you go to the green, yung green coach, yan. You can see that the target is 2,813. That's the pip. So that's the confusion. Before we thought it's 281, right? But it's actually, I confirm it with Obits, it's 2,813 pips. So you don't have to disregard the last digit. And then if you want to calculate how much you can earn, just type 281 in the calculator. 281. Yeah, 281. No. You are in the pip value calculator po. It should be position size calculator.
Ay, wait lang.
Position, no. Yan. There. So just put the account balance. So 1,000 or 1,000. Risk is
Okay,
1.
1,000.
Risk is 1% or 2%. Stop loss.
Okay, let's.
So here in this calculator, if you want to use this, disregard the last number. So you type 281 because
No, coach, this is stop loss. So meaning I have to type the one on the red.
sa taas, yeah, it's 154.
4. 154.
Yeah. Enter. Baka ma-confuse sila. So you can trade 0.01 lot size if you are risking $20 on your capital. But if you to trade 0.01 in standard account. So if you don't like to risk 2%. So if you have an account balance of $100, change mo yung 100. Yung account balance change to 100. Yeah, calculate. So you can trade that setup in your cent account. So you can use 0.06 cent lot. Because the stop loss is too high, it's 154. Actually, 1,540 in gold. But since we're using a calculator for currency pair, we disregard the last digit. So,
I'll discuss that. His birthday. Yes.
Yeah, so actually for this position, right? This is you can use this for you to identify what would be the preferable volume that in case you want to open a trade. So let's say if your capital is $100 and you want to play gold and you want to enter this trade, for example, and you see that SL is this big, 1540, then it already give you the idea that you can only afford to lose one if your risk percentage is 1% of 100, right? So meaning you're only willing to lose $1 to always have your, that is your risk management. And for you to still enter the trade here, then meaning you cannot have a standard lot size of this because standard lot size is 0.01 only. So meaning you can trade gold, but if your capital is 100, you should have a cent account. And in your cent account, you can place a volume of 0.06.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry. So yeah. So just going back here, if you have a capital of $100 and you have your cent account and open a trade 0.06, meaning this red zone here, if in case the graph go up, then you can only lose $1. But of course, you can earn more. Basically, because as you see, the green area versus the red area, the green is way more than the red, and the risk reward ratio is 1:8, meaning if you were losing $1, then you are earning $1.83, basically. So, so meaning right now I'm earning, right? Because as I mentioned earlier, I take the trade from here and it's going down right now. And that's why I'm profiting right now because of this strategy alone. Finding your area of interest, your support line, your resistance line, see how many touch points it did, and see your potential buy, sell, or buy area and sell area. And then try. If you're not confident or if you're afraid to lose money, then you can also use this and put your risk percentage. Then that gives you the idea of what type of account you should have so that you can manage your risk. And for this one, if your capital is 100, but you want to try gold, then you need to have a cent account. And if in case you have a cent account, then how much volume you need to trade, then based on this, based on your current short position here, then you need to put a value of 0.06 for your volume. And your potential earning will depend on here. So meaning if you're losing $1, then you're earning $1.82 because the risk reward ratio is 1.83. Yeah, I hope that that is clear. And as you see right now, it hit the support line. So here you have to think already, do I need to open a buy or a long position trade? So for you to answer that question, you not only blindly open a trade whenever it hits support line or whenever it hit resistance line, you need further additional confluence. And as I mentioned, you can also draw a trend line and see whether are we still going up or are we now going down. That's one. Or another confluence will be the order blocks and the FVG. Yeah, Coach, I keep mentioning order block and FVG
Well,
because
you
definitely
wanna
that's the
discuss?
next analysis already. And you think I can tell it here? Oh, next time because order block and FVG is actually more, it has more details. In short, it's more a little bit technical. So I think we can discuss a little bit advanced TA later because I want you guys to understand how we learn now. I want Coach Jenice to also show you how to use it and how to open a trade basically from what we've learned so far today. So Coach, you think for the beginner mode, did I miss any part?
All good. So basically, they just have to understand the support and resistance, the candlestick. Why is it green? Why is it red? And yeah, for you to learn what we taught you is, syempre, you have to open a demo account. You won't understand these things if you don't execute what we taught you. Wait lang, medyo maingay.
Okay, so coach, how about the order block and FVG? Do we need to touch it, or does people want to touch it? Does our audience want to learn it already, or we can have another session?
Maybe another session. For our viewers, is it okay if we speak in English or you'd like the old way, the Tagalog? Kasi ako, I prefer Tagalog, but, eh, mahirap kasi ang English.
Taglish ka na lang, coach. Pwede naman yan.
Yeah.
Pwede
Kaya ka
naman.
naman siya, kaya lang hindi lang ako comfortable. Si Coach Joanna kasi nakatira to guys sa Thailand. Anyway, yun. Ako, super na-excite ako sa mga nanood, guys. It looks complicated, but it's so simple. Just look at the screen. All you have to do is to identify which area is the support and which one is the resistance. So basically, you just have to buy when it's in the support area and you have to sell when it's in the resistance area. And
That
then,
is true. That is true, coach, in case that it's on the first, second, or third touch point. The
mhm.
more touch point it gets, the more influence you
It can
should
break out. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. It can break out.
have. Okay, so do we have any questions so far? Or everything is clear, then we move on.
You want, so let's see if may questions sila sa YouTube.
Or it's clear po ba?
I mean, wait, let me read the comments in YouTube. Pwede bang gumamit ng EMA para malaman kung buy or sell? Kung pwede, ano ang sukat ng EMA? Salamat po. Sabi ni Ma'am Amelie. Pwede po ba ang gamitin sa light finance if ever? Anong sukat po? Pwede. So, sige, share natin. How strict do we need to be on putting those lines? At the end of the week or the closing price? Oh, ang daming questions, Coach Joanna.
Oh, isa-isahin natin, coach. Para po dun for the questions that are talking about EMA or indicators, I think that one, Coach Jenice need to give more details about. Just give me a moment. I think for the indicator question, coach, we can address it separately. Or you want to address it now, coach?
Ako na yung sa indicator. Tapos, you can answer Sir Ramil's question. How strict do we need to be on putting those lines? My answer with that is you can draw a rectangle. It's okay if kahit hindi.
Until, right? Because normally sometimes if you're following other people, if you're following other people signal providers, sometimes they would give you a range, like from, let's say for example, from 2668 to 2670. There is a range. There is a range, actually.
Pwedeng horizontal line para ma-identify mo yung kumbaga, pinaka-peak, pinaka-resistance. But yung identifying kung saan yung resistance zone, maganda ang pang-drawing mo is yung rectangle. Yung rectangle ko siya, doon siya sa brush. Yung sa may arrow pala, yan. Yeah, di ba if you're using Manara, di ba, nakakita kayo doon ng gray area kung saan tayo pwedeng mag-enter ng price. Ganun din sa paggamit ng mga support and resistance. So, anywhere between dyan sa rectangle, dyan tayo pwedeng mag-spot ng mga entry price. Pero very helpful then to draw a line, yung kagaya ng dinoy ni Coach Joanna, kasi makikita mo talaga na dyan usually tumatama yung presyo. hindi naman siya strict, wala namang rule dun kung sa wick or sa close candle siya. Basta kung saan yung may mas madalas tumatama yung price.
Okay. Yes. Actually, ako kasi personally, I'm more into the line, because the line gives me the idea of where exactly I want to place my trade. But for you, as what Coach Jenny said, normally you can have your rectangle. That is the range. Meaning on that range, there's a potential sell or a potential buy already. But it will depend on the price action, right? But for me, I draw the line. And for me, know which or where I put the line. As I mentioned, you have to adjust your line depending on how many touches it should be. For example, I go on this line, you would see I only have 2 touches. So I will not go on that level, meaning the chances of the price going up there will be longer, because you see how many times it touches. I need the line, I need to draw a line where it touches the more. So I have to make it a little bit lower, like this. And that's the reason why 2670 price is my sell zone. When the price hit there, I will do sell, for example. And as you see, with that strategy alone, I already win 4 times. Or let's say 3 times, because this is the first time I use it as a confluence. Second time, okay, open a trade from here to my support line, I win. And then from support line, I can do my buy, and then I win again when it go up and it go down. And basically that's how I do it. Normally when I do scalp also, I do it that way. So yeah. So I draw my line to where it touches the most. I need more touches for me to know that the price always go there. How
We,
frequent it is. Yeah.
we have a
So
question here. Line meaning the wick. No, yung the line Coach Joanne is talking about is the horizontal line. So yun yung support and resistance. And may question, pag walang wick, ano po yun? If there's no wick, ano daw siya?
no, as I mentioned earlier, na for example, this one doesn't have week. Earlier, if you remember, we discussed about what are the parts of the candle. Each candle should have a top wick, an opening price, a body, a closing price, and a lower wick. And in the event that that particular candle don't have a top wick, as you see, right, it doesn't have a top wick, and eventually the price go down, but definitely it will go up again and correct itself. And that's why here for this red candle, it correct this red candle here. So meaning there will be a chances that there will be candle that there's no top wick. That's fine. But meaning later on, there would be one candle that will correct that candle that doesn't have a top wick. So mean this red line here, correct this candle. Wait. So it, sorry, not wrong one. Hold on, brush. So this one here, this candle here, correct this, and it correct this, because it passed through. So meaning this line, this candle here corrected this one and this one. And similarly, this one don't have a top wick, and as you see, we have a candle that have a wick. So it will correct itself. There will be no candle that don't have a wick. It's just a matter of when it will have a wick. Depends on how the price action movement would be. Yeah, but you would see some candles don't have a wick, some candles don't have a lower wick, some candles don't have a top wick, then meaning there would be a time that one candle will pass through that level to correct the previous imbalance. Yeah, the previous candle that doesn't have a wick. Yeah, coach.
There's another question. Every touch po ba on those projected lines must be considered, or should we study if those touches were strong enough or too weak to discard it?
That's what I mentioned earlier, right? That let's say for hold on. Okay, so for example, this, as I mentioned earlier, when you draw your support line and you draw your resistance line, you already have the idea that whenever the price goes to that line, there's a potential that it can bounce down or it can bounce up, right? But how would you know how big that potential is? You would know because how many touches it gets already. As I mentioned, just imagine this line as a wall. If you hit the wall one time, the wall will not break. Your head will break. So meaning, yeah, right, coach, just imagine if you hit the wall, you will bounce. You will bounce from the wall. So meaning on the first hit, it will go down. On the second hit, do you think your head can pass through the wall? Still no, because the wall is still strong. So meaning maybe it can have a crack, but it would still go down. And so on the second point, it go down again. And then on the third point, you think the wall and your head, which one is stronger? For me, I believe still the wall, because the wall only have a crack. Then on the third one, maybe you have a bigger crack, right? And then a fourth one, maybe you already have a dent. Now your head is like 50% inside the wall. Just imagine how much touches you have, or the more touches you touch that line, the weaker the line would be. But based on history, for you to know, so how many touches, right? How many touches now, coach? If that is the point, that more touches means the line will be weak, then how many touches? For you to answer, you need to check the pair that you are using. You need to check based on history, based on price action, how many touches it gets before it bounces. Let's find out. Because of course, if you zoom out, you would see, right, a lot of, yeah, you would see here. This one. You would see this line here. You would know based on the previous history. In short, that is the short answer. You would know based on the previous history. So for you to know the previous history, you need to identify where is previous support and the previous resistance. So before, it was here. Yeah. Before, this was the range. Then you can count again. Or in here. Actually, before we do the new all-time high, we were here. I hope you remember. But maybe Coach Jenice is actually focusing on gold. But we were here last time before it hit the new all-time high. And as you see, how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8, it fly. And from that fly, it never go back down. Just imagine, Jenice, you were here. I remember we were in the call and you select buy. That is 25. I remember you do it 25.20. You enter 25.20. We were in the call, another call. And that's why you said you're happy because you're buy. And if you still open that buy, unfortunately, maybe it's closed already. But if you still open that buy, even 0.0, just imagine how much money you have now. Coach, from 2528 until now 2670. Imagine. Let's try to give a value on that. That's the reason why I like runners. Runners, because trading is a marathon, not a sprint. So you see, if Coach Jenice still open that trade, Coach, you're rich already. No, I mean you're
Rita,
definitely earning
you traded
way higher.
lots of, you earned 13,800. How much is it? $15,000. If you trade that one, you earned $15,000.
Imagine, Coach, $15,000 for what volume, Coach?
Lot size 1.
0.01.
Lot size 1.
Lot size 1. Yes, that is lot size 1.
Lot size 1. But for 0.01, it's $150.
$150, it's more than your capital already, Coach. Your capital is, let's say, $100 CC. You are already ROI, 150% profit. See, that's why now, that's the reason why, for you to know how many bounds. Then you see here, based on history, it has a lot of bounds. But it's not because the history says 8, then you see, oh, okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, so we still have 4 more. No, Meaning you identified, okay, if it's 4 now, but last time it's 8, then meaning on the 5th, there's still a potential that it still can go down. That's the reason why uh support and resistance is one criteria for you to place your trade, but other criteria would be the trend line, the indicators, if you're using indicators, or if you're not using indicators, then you have your order blocks and FVGs. And aside from that, then also the news, you need to identify, is it also because of the news? Sometimes you would see a very high liquidity like this, as you see this one, not because the price just go up like that, because of the news it spike out like that, but after the news it go back down to the normal movement of the price. So there's a lot of factors that you need to consider, but it means that you knowing your basic support and resistance line and trend line, you already have the chance to place the trade. How confident you'll be depending on how many times it touched that wall already. If you see that it only touched 1 time or 2 times, then the third time is still high confident, meaning your probability of still going down will be higher. And if it's in the 4th time, as you see here, it's still going down. Yeah. And that's why I'm selling right now, because I believe that it will go down. Yeah. So, yes, coach. Any question before
Another,
I pass?
your bounce, yung bounce, yun po ba ang usually may order block? Yung
Yes,
bounce, yun
correct. That is
may
correct.
order.
That is correct. If you notice, let's zoom in. That's a very nice question. Then I think we will be discussing order block already here. Because that's really the part of it. So if I zoom in here, you would notice that every time it hit the order block, it will bounce off. It will just bounce down. And you see this one is a big order block. What is the order block? Order block is actually 2 candles side by side. Like this. This is an order block. This one is an order block because there are 2 candles with the same level is side by side each other. That is basically an order block. And normally when you see an order block, that is a potential area that the price will go back to and bounce. And I see it like that. So how many times, right? You would notice it, define where's the order block. Here is another order block. Then just delete this and let's grow this. Yeah. So as you see, when it hit the line and that line is an order block. So you have another confluence now. Based on what we discussed, you go the line and you see the line and it created the order block, the chances of going down will be more. And as you see, it go down again. And normally, not only online, but if you notice, try to do it on your own technical analysis. You see, just find order block. And you would see what the price do when it hit that order block. Then you would notice a pattern. And that pattern is not because of your hunch or it's just because you feel like it. No, it's based on graphs, based on data. So it's an objective information, right? So meaning it has data to back it up. And yeah, so you can try to open your TradingView. TradingView is, by the way, free. So you just need to just go to tradingview.com. It would ask you to log in, but just log in. And after you log in, you will just have the chart and then find your pair here. After you find your pair, you identify which time frame you want to go to. If you are scalpers or the people that want to have a quick in, quick out, then go to 5 minutes. Because 5 minutes have more, but 5 minutes is more scattered like this. And it's a little bit hard to trade because ranging, meaning price is very like it's like unpredictable in a sense because it's just ranging. So I don't feel scalping right now because the risk of you being stuck on the trade is long. As you see, right, 5 minutes per candle. If, for example, I open here, I buy here. How many 5 minutes is there? It still didn't reach my line. Or if I go the line here in the lower time frame, we see that this is the place where every time it hit this line, it go down. You see how many touches it has. So now, if I open the trade here, then my TP is only on this line because I see that every time that it touched that line, it always go down. It always bounce off. So that's another extra reason for you to either enter trade or close your trade or set it at your TP. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, and then yeah, that's scalping by the way. So I hope that they're learning. I just realized that, oh, okay, I'm actually teaching already. How am I doing it? So I hope that you guys are learning from it. And how confident you will be is basically how more or how practice you would have. Either you do your live trading or you do by demo, depending on how risky you are. So if you think that because no matter how much information you learn from here, if you don't try it, you don't execute it, you will not learn it. You just heard it, you just understood it, but you will never really grasp what is the impact of that. Let's say if I enter here like what coach did, how much money did I make when it go down to the support line? Then from the support line, if I enter another buy, just imagine how many buy and sell we can make, coach. One sell here, one buy here, then yeah, one sell here, and then another buy here. And how many we are already earning from this? From 242 to 72, 42, 52, 62, 200 plus pips, 200 plus pips. If it's a volume 01, then you're already earning more than 20 USD. And that's why if you go back here, you would see I'm already earning 21 USD, meaning my trade 2664 line is actually 210 pips already. Open the trade in the 2664 line. Here, I actually opened the trade here. This is just my layer sell. But just to give an idea, I open here because I see it every time it's so go here, it bounces off. The price have some reaction whenever it go here. And you see it's 2663.5, but I enter 2664. So from here to here now, I'm earning $21, meaning I'm moving 210 pips already. But yeah, a lot of calculation, right? But regardless, you're earning and that's good, right? For me, before when I was a beginner, I don't care how many pips would that be. As long as I'm earning, that's good enough for me. But now that you're learning how to do your charting, at least you already have the idea before you even trade. Before you even place your trade, you already have the idea of how much money will I earn if I enter the trade, and how much money I will lose in case that I do trade, and how big of a risk in case, like how accurate my trade will be a winning trade will depend on your analysis of your graph. So yeah, I hope that everyone learned, and I hope that you guys try. Please try. And in case that you got it right and you feel like, wow, I learned something, then just let us know. That's the best compliment I think that I would get, because I really want everyone to earn money like we do. There will be time that you will lose too, but yeah, just don't be too heartbroken when you lose, because it's normal. No one have that 100% guaranteed in trading. So as long as overall you win, then that's a win for you. Yeah, coach, I hope that everyone is learning. And do they still have any questions before I pass the screen to you?
Thank you so much, Coach Joanna. I just imagine yung mga ganitong klaseng trainings yung hinahanap ko way back 2015 sa stocks tsaka 2020 sa Forex. Wala akong makitang live na nagtuturo. Wala akong mapagtanungan kagaya wa ginagawa nila mga nagko-comment sa atin dito. Imagine, kaya if you find this topic valuable, marami kayo natutunan, please drop number 1 nga dyan sa chat para naman ma-feel nga ni Coach Joanna na meron namang
May
sinsay yung
natutunan
ginagawa
kayo.
natin, no?
Yes.
Number 1 naman, hindi na kami magtuturo. So guys, itong ginagawa namin is free. We're just sharing with you what we've learned based on experience, pinag-aralan namin, binasa namin, pinanood namin, and pinapasa namin sa inyo for free. And yung strategy mismo, 'di ba, sinishare namin sa inyo how we place our trade. Ayun, so as a ano naman, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channels. Follow niyo po si Coach Joanna sa kanyang JNT, right? Or
Ipa-plug mo na ako, Coach. Ipa-plug mo na ang aking channel. So, yeah, you guys can follow me on my channel also.
Hi, si Sir
Actually,
Rolando. There's one more question. If it bounces, how many candles should we wait and what kind of candle? Red, green, doji, etc. as confirmation. So he's asking about the candlestick confirmation.
ah,
I have spreadsheet about the candlestick, the cheat sheet. I'll show you. But yeah, Coach Joanna, you would like to discuss or answer it.
okay. For me, right, as I mentioned earlier, I think one person already mentioned about order block, right? So order block is a very good indicator that there would be some bouncing happening soon. So let's say, for example, here, if I just draw an order block here, as you see, order block is here. And then normally you wait until 50% of that order block. If you see 50% of the order block, then that's a good confirmation that it can go down already. For me, that's how I do it. So find your order blocks. And yeah, next time I think, Coach, you will do a more advanced. Let's do also FVG because order blocks and FVG is like brother and sister. They come together and then they impact each other. So yeah. But for this one, as you see, if you notice, there's an order block here, and then after the red candle close, and that's a confirmed order block, then there's a next candle that will try to go 50% of that order block. And after it hit 50%, it just confirmed that, yeah, we're going down. And it did go down. And if you go back here also, you see there's an order block here that's created. And you see it's a green and red order block. So by the way, order block should be two color, like this, red and green, red and green. And as you see here, there's another candle, the next candle after the order block, it hit 50% and then it goes up and it goes up again. So observe your pair and see how the part how it's reacting whenever it hit that order block. It would give you the idea of what the prices do when it hit that order block and where you can enter when you see an order block. You have to, because every pair have different movement and how big of a movement will depend on every pair also. I like gold, but it moves a lot. So if your capital is small, then please use your risk management, meaning you have to open a cent account so it will not hurt you too much or not even burn your account. Burn means get all your capital and buy. Goodbye capital. Yeah. So you can use this one for you to know which type of account you should have. As I mentioned, if you're 100, then meaning you cannot do standard lot size, as you see. So meaning the right account that you should have is a micro account, which is a cent account. Then you risking only 1% or 2% up to you, 3% depending. It's not like 1 to 2. That is the ideal one. But every people has their own risk appetite. So please manage your risk accordingly. Yeah. Yes, Coach. Sorry. I hope that everyone learns a lot. I actually want to pass the meeting over to Coach Jenice because I want Coach Jenice to show you how we can do it now because we already have the knowledge. We already have the theory. We learned a lot of things today. So I want Coach Jenice to show you how to use that theory, how to use that knowledge in action, meaning let's open a trade, right? Let's find a good trade and let's do it because at the end of the day, we want to do it because we want to earn and we cannot earn if we don't open a trade. So yeah, I hope Coach Jenice will show us the implementation of what we just learned today. But before that, Coach Denise, any question?
Is it is it more than 1 hour na? Is it okay?
Okay.
Are you guys okay? Or are you hungry? It's 1 o'clock. Ah, okay lang pa? Mag
You want
second
maybe type
segment pa?
maybe coach you can ask our audience like type 1 or type 2
Hello?
if Coach Jenice to show you live trading.
How we can
Coach,
execute trades or place based on our based on the support and resistance strategy. So okay, let me share my screen quickly and let's do this.
okay, I'll stop share
So
screen.
so you can eat your lunch. Ah, okay. Oh,
Coach, I'm not sure if it's only with me, but I think is the internet okay? Coach, I think you're
wait,
lagging, but I'm not sure whether it's only on me.
it's me. Mahina ata signal here. Wala.
It's choppy.
Yeah, maybe I think let's do a live trading session tomorrow if you are still okay. I think the internet is not good right now, and since we already have 1 hour session, let's continue later. Or okay na yung internet. Hello? Naririnig?
Um, nag,
Wala.
eh, Coach,
Maybe,
naririnig kita pero ano lang siya, choppy
maybe,
lang yung line.
maybe you can show them how to copy paste, place pending order in a demo account. You do the buy at
Okay.
because my
Oh,
internet is
wow. Okay.
so. Or
Okay, okay.
you want to discuss this tomorrow or Thursday if you want.
Okay, maybe coach ask them if they're okay to show or we can have it. Actually, we have another sessions on Thursday, but it will be most probably it will be Coach Janice as I will be on a road trip. So I'm not sure if oh, oh no, coach, I think that's the reason why your line was choppy because of your running out of battery. Can you try again, coach, right now? Right now I can hear you properly, although the voice is kind of low. Yeah, we can hear you, just low. The voice is just low, coach, but I can hear you. Yeah, yeah, better. Okay na. Okay, then you will try to share your screen, right, coach? Or okay pa ba? Okay pa ba yung ating mga audience? Like, do they still want to continue? Or we can, yeah, we can quickly end the session and we can have that pending on our next session, which is, do you want to do it? Cool. Coach, we cannot see you. We cannot see you. We cannot see you, coach. Ah, laptop. Okay, okay. Yeah, no. Hi, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I might. Yeah, I'm not so sure because I will be having a road trip. But yeah, coach, I mean, I might be joining in. But yeah, we look forward to. No, 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 don't be. English will be fine. It's just that I also, as you mentioned, I'm just comfortable on it. Yeah. You want me to share, coach? Oh no, you have to explain. But coach, I don't see your screen. Okay, we can see it, coach. i-divide lang tayo, coach. Yung value na nakikita nila sa red na yan, pag nakasell ka, i-divide mo lang sa 100. Makukuha mo na sila ng pera. Pag bumaba siya ng ganun, coach, masaya ako. Ngayon lang ba? Kanina mayroon namang sound kanina ko.
Ay, yung mic ko sa
Coach,
taga-technic.
kita. I can hear you. I can hear you, but
Yeah.
maybe not
Like,
with them.
na hindi naka-on yung mic sa OBS ng
Ow!
anyway, ganyan talaga. It's okay. I'll just
I think
discuss
it's
this later.
fine, Coach. Kasi meron naman tayong recording, right? So, they can also
Na-record ko
sa
naman.
live. Oh, i-upload ko din yung recording sa ano. So, I think, and speaking of order block and FPG, yeah, Coach, maybe we can, I think since we do basic already, then we can move on to a more advanced version of technical analysis also next time.
Yes. So, ayun lang. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good day. God bless.
Yeah, I hope that everyone learned something today, and I hope that you really, take action. That's the more important part. So, yeah, Coach, I think we are good for today's session, right?
Yes, wala akong camera kaya hindi na ako makapagpakita. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you
Okay,
so much,
then.
Coach Joanna. We've learned a lot. And yan, abangan ka namin pag tapos ng iyong road trip and ng operation sa
Yeah,
mountain.
yes. And yeah, maybe I will just upload my YouTube channel. I will also upload this recording there para din sa iba na hindi naka-join sa ating today. So, yeah, please actually my YouTube channel is also mentioned already dun sa cover photo nitong ating ano. So, yeah, it's Joanna Maambong po. So, yeah, let me know also if you have any questions. Just feel free to reach me sa mga social media platform as the handle or the username is still the same everywhere. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys learned today. And I can't wait for us to have another sessions next time. So yeah, coach, that's all for me. And thank you everyone. Have a good
Thank
lunch
you.
and enjoy trading.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye.